Plus, financially, it may become very difficult. So then there's maybe home care. A lot of home care is often helped out, unpaid, by relatives, daughters, relatives, and other people. Not a perfect situation. Some home care is managed privately, some home care is managed through the public system, but it's a very haphazard arrangement, and it surely depends a lot on whether you have the pennies up front to the quality of care you receive. What about long-term care? Well, as you know, the hospitals are busy turfing out all the geriatrics who've been jamming up the beds. But do we have any long-term care facilities to look after that population? And the answer is not enough, as I'm sure you guys are aware. Long-term care, again, has a mixture of public and private, of hugely varying degrees. Some of it's good, some of it's pretty awful. And in some cases, you're judged by whether you get a long-term care place, again on your finances, your assets, and they'll be removed to help pay for your care. And while you're in long-term care, your drugs aren't paid for either. Again, if you have a plan, that's okay, but if you don't, they may be coming out of your assets or your own pocket. So we have a bit of a haphazard, scattered arrangement, and that's the system that this society is going to put twice as many people into as we age. I think we've got a bit of a problem. Okay, what are we going to do about it? What are we going to do about the fact that many seniors have increasing needs for vision care and for dental? Not covered. Let alone the medicines. So now imagine that we had a system that said, okay, we need better housing. We need affordable, social housing. Because what we've got isn't very good, and there's not much of it. It's decrepit. Maybe what we need is a system of home care and long-term care, graduated in terms of your need. If you need assisted living, that's one thing. If you need shelter accommodation, that's one thing. If you need nursing care, that's another thing. So in other words, a plan, a design to meet the needs of seniors, so they can either live independently with assistance and with dignity, and not be dependent on families and handouts, or they live within varying degrees of supported society, equally, not judged by your race, your colour, or your financial background, but judged by one criteria only, the fact you're a Canadian.